Yeah, they murdered him, but we still Floyd strong, and we still here. Okay. So we gonna hold it down for him. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And they say trust the system. They want us to trust the system. Well, this is your chance to show us that we can trust you.
That was George Floyd's brother, Terrence, speaking at a press conference yesterday as the trial of Derek Chauvin got underway. Joining us from Minneapolis is NBC News political reporter Shaq Brewster. Shaquille, what did we learn yesterday in the testimony?
Oh, good morning. We really got a sense of what the next few days and weeks will be like in this trial of Derek Chauvin, the ex-officer accused of killing George Floyd. Yesterday, we heard the opening statements from both the defense and the prosecution laying out their case, previewing their witnesses, and showing what their main arguments will be as we continue to watch this trial. For the prosecution, they made very clear that the focus will be on that video, the video that really sparked the social justice movement that went viral on Facebook after Floyd was killed. They adjusted the time, saying that he was under the knee of Derek Chauvin for more than 9 minutes, or for 9 minutes and 29 seconds. That's more than the 8 minutes and 46 seconds that prosecutors and investigators originally announced. They said that through that video, that is what the jury should focus on as they're making their decision on these 3 charges that the ex-officer is facing: the second-degree murder, the third-degree murder, that second-degree manslaughter. For the defense, they're saying it's not just about those 9 minutes and 29 seconds, but it's about the entire context of the situation. The drugs in Floyd's system, the resistance of officers, the crowd that was beginning to form. You got a sense, after months and months of pre-trial arguments and previews and orders, you really got a sense of what both sides are going to lean into as they make their case to that 14-member jury panel.
NBC's Shaquille Brewster, thank you very much, live from Minneapolis.
Thank you so much.
It's going to be a really crushing trial to watch. There's going to be, you get a sense that the defense is going to put out there that, you know, George Floyd was putting up a fight and was creating a problem. But some of the witnesses yesterday talked about police disturbing him. So you really saw the two sides really ginning up what they were going to lay out over the next couple of weeks. Eddie Glaude, your thoughts as this trial begins during these really turbulent times?
Yeah, in so many ways, the trial bears the weight of the kind of racial reckoning the nation is experiencing. Not only did we see the video footage over and over again when it happened, now the nation will have to relive that, and you can imagine the family having to relive it. You can imagine Black America having to relive it, and those who are concerned about decency having to relive it. But, you know, what's interesting is that as the trial bears the weight of the country's reckoning, it also bears the weight of this collision. And you can hear it in the very ways in which the prosecution presented his case and the defense presented its case. The fact that we hear that he's large and he's dangerous, that he was on drugs, that the neighborhood presented it was the high crime neighborhood was dangerous, right? All of the kinds of images that and references we've heard before in this moment, in these sorts of moments. And so we will see where we are, you know, where we are as a country, whether or not the skepticism that has animated Black America still obtains. This is part of the American racial theater. Here we are once again on stage trying to figure out what the hell will happen. And I think the nation's gut is clenched in so many ways, is really tightened. Who knows?
Hey, thanks so much for watching our YouTube channel. You can follow up on today's top stories and breaking news, or catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.